subscribe and hit that bell.
Yes, Zaga, Yaga. You know the vibes you're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce, man. Um, Boxing is becoming the new WWE. You know, a lot of capping, man. Just a whole bunch of capping now with this, man. And it's sad. It's unfortunate because I think social media, what I put, um, plays a major factor in that, man. Because now with the different social media platforms, TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, it's so easy, and that's not even including this YouTube and all that. But it's so easy to jump on like a social media platform and start a beef or just hype something up, because that's all we got going in boxing. Shout out to Big Blunts, right? Big Blunts. I was looking at his community timeline. So now, Keyshawn Davis, and I was speaking to somebody about this behind the scenes. Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Um, so now Jermaine Ortiz wants to fight Keyshawn Davis. I can't disclose the person that I was speaking with, but um, he said that he don't think they'll make that fight. And I was saying to him, why not? I was like, that's an easy fight to make. Um, and his response was, Jermaine Ortiz is really dangerous. And I said, yeah, I know that. I understand that. But they claim to be fast tracking Keyshawn Davis. I was like, a fight with Jermaine Ortiz and a victory over him, that says a lot. I was like, I know he's been going back and forth with Frank Martin, right? I was like, a fight, and this is no slight at Frank Martin, but Frank Martin, to me, and I'm not saying he's a hype job, but he got a lot of hype behind him that for somebody that hasn't really put in no work. Like I said, Michelle Rivera, the lookalike Ali, is probably his biggest win to date, right? But Jermaine Ortiz has been in there with Lomachenko. Um, he beat Jamel Herring. So Jamel Herring is a champion, former champion. Lomachenko is a what, three division champion, right? Three. 126, right? 130. Unified at 130, right? Undisputed. Well, not undisputed, almost undisputed at 135. So the bigger name is Jermaine Ortiz, man. It is what it is, man. But you're gonna get a lot of these YouTubers, they're not gonna address that or agree with that. It is what it is. But like I said, the whole capping, it's like, all right, you guys you called out Frank Martin after your fight, right? Frank Martin is on Twitter with the emojis, sign a check, fiending. No, but cap, man. All this is just cap, man. That's why I went off. Today is Wednesday. That's why I went off on Monday. Like, yo, put up or shut up, man. Because it's a lot of typing and less fighting. You know, a lot of typing and no fighting. But I knew, like, the Frank Martin, that's why I called both sides out on, especially man down. Like, I called them out. Like, if you're the promoter, put the money up, man. Later for all this back and forth on social media, just put the money up. You know, arrange the fight, put the money up. Like I said, hopefully he does fight Jermaine Ortiz. That's a dangerous fight. But if they're trying to fast track him, now Keyshawn Davis beat Jermaine Ortiz, man. That's saying something. And I'm not gonna throw a lot of guys underneath the bus because, like I said, I have a lot of relationships in this industry now. But another top-notch coach I was speaking with, and they was speaking about Keyshawn Davis. They're not really sold on him. They're not sold on him at all. Um, they like how he's being moved, but they see a lot of chinks in his armor, and I'm like, wow. You know, that's why I like talking to like the older heads, man. I don't like talking like I know I get a lot of requests to sit and talk with other YouTubers and stuff like that. It's like for what? If I watch your channel, like I said, I watch everybody. If I listen to what you talk about, and I just feel like your boxing IQ, your boxing intelligence is not up to par, I just listen to you. I don't want to debate with you because like one thing about me when it comes to boxing, I don't really do the debating thing because at the end of the day, I see all these guys debating. You're debating on your own opinion, and a lot of y'all debate fights that are what if fights. So how can you debate that? The only thing you can actually debate are fights that happen, right? That have results. Debating a fight that hasn't manifested or what you feel will happen is irrelevant, if that makes any sense. But that just ties into what I said. Boxing nowadays is a whole bunch of cat, man. Whole bunch of cat. You know, guys just be capping, man. Twitter is synonymous for it, man. But I think us too as content creators, you know, and I put myself in that category because I do create content on YouTube, but majority of the content creators on YouTube that aren't active and a lot of the listeners, um, that's what they like. They like cap. They don't really like facts. They like cap. You know, they sit around and listen to YouTube or blog or whatever content creator that pretty much is push cap, not facts. You know, like right now, Bill Haney. You see, I did the video, turned it up on him, and like I said, hopefully I run into him in passing. I'll have the same energy. Like I've been told y'all. To me, um, like I called him a jive turkey. Like we all had him in our family. He's a con artist slash hustler to me. Like, and that YouTube loves that, and a lot of the channels that he finesses, they love that because that's what he's all about capping. And he said, Shakur's on a publicity stunt. It takes one to know one. You're the publicity stunt. You're sitting up here talking about a fight, a pay-per-view fight that's probably most likely going to do a lot better than your son in Lomachenko. It is what it is. You calling it an exhibition fight. It sounds like you're on a publicity stunt. You know, trying to shame their fight to draw attention to your fight. To each his own, though, right? Shout out to D-Ray in the building. WCS, just smash the like button. That's all I ask. But yeah, like I said, back to the capping. That's all that we have in boxing now is WWE, a whole bunch of capping. And the fighters that don't actually cap, that'll be about the scrap, they get overlooked. They get overlooked. Cause like right now, the Tank Davis fight is upon us next week. Um, the undercard, it could have been a little better. But you see what the storyline right now with the Tank Davis fight, I'm noticing is the weight issue. Is Tank gonna make weight? A lot of people speaking about the weight. Is he gonna make weight? T- Tank and weight has always been an issue. So why is that an eye opening topic right now? Um, I think it might have been the Gamboa fight. I know it was the fight in Atlanta where he was 2 hours late, and then even when he got on the scale, then he was off weight. So, and I know at the Barclays Center a couple years back, he missed weight. It just is what it is with Tank. So I don't understand why that is such like a eye opening topic that he might be off weight. This is synonymous for Tank, man. But why are we acting surprised as content creators? But I guess gives us something to talk about. But back to Bill and capping and this whole capping about um the boxing game right now, right? And Keyshawn Davis and Frank Martin. They both of them are, I gotta hold the pen to both of them, right? They both got on Twitter, going back and forth, contract emojis and fiending. And now Jermaine Ortiz comes in the picture. Most likely for Keyshawn, if that fight does happen, right now, if I had to place a bet on the two opponents that been having the Twitter beefs back and forth, Ortiz or Martin, I would say Ortiz to get the fight before Martin. And the reason why I say that is because both of them are under the same umbrella, so that's easier. The Frank Martin fight to me is the safer fight. And y'all gonna say, how's that a safer fight? Because I'm not one of you YouTube channels that go off a fighter because of who's behind them and who pushes the narrative for him. Frank Martin, for all his accolades, really his resume is less than spectacular. Jermaine Ortiz, on the other hand, has been in there with Lomachenko. Some say he even beat Lomachenko. He has a victory over Jamel Herring. These are two champions, former champions, high-end guys. Jermaine Ortiz to me is the more dangerous opponent, man. And I can't. And this is no shade at Frank Martin. Like I watched Frank Martin fight a guy that I seen Richard Comey dog walk. Richard Comey, man. I seen Frank Martin struggle with him. I seen Frank Martin had his head on the line, like a lot of Derrick James fighters. Like they love to say how soundly tech Derrick James is, but all his three major fighters, right? To me, their head movement is right there. But see, that's for another. That's when the source consulting comes in, and I'm not gonna share all the source on that. But his fighters keep their head on the line. You get these channels on here that say, "Oh, they catch a lot of shots with their gloves." Do they, or do they catch a lot of shots with their head? you know, it is what it is, man. But I'm just tired of the capping, man. I want more scrapping, man. I want more scrapping. Like Bill Haney, right now you get the Cap of the Year award, but that's what you do though, man. And more power to you. Because like shout out to WCS. WCS knows it. A lot of other people know it too. They just don't acknowledge it. Bill Haney has mastered YouTube. He knows YouTube is the thirst market. He knows that he can come on YouTube and stir the pot up with certain channels, and they are so thirsty for views, clicks, and likes, and they will soak it all in. And he also knows that it's free promotion for him. It is. It's free promotion for him to come on YouTube. What? Sometimes you got to be careful about who you have promoting for you. Because even though it's free promotion, all promotion is not good promotion. Especially when you get these radical channels, right? I call them radical channels because they don't make sense, right? So let's break that down. What you mean how they don't make sense, right? I'm just gonna say it, right? These radical channels now that are trying to push Devin Haney's agenda. These were the same radical channels that was calling one of the pound for pound baddest men in the land, Terrence Crawford, top ranked Toby. But now uh, you have Devin ranked Toby. And you got to keep that same energy. Is Devin Haney Toby now? You know, is Devin Haney Toby now? Devin Haney's over there. Is he Toby? Is Devin Toby, I say, for you radical channels out there. Do you still have that same energy for Devin and Bill? I think not. You know why? Because you need that donation from Bill. You need that payola. So now that narrative is not out there. Now, had you got that payola from Bud Crawford, right? Would Bud Crawford have been top ranked Toby? I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, I was just looking for that energy. Cause I don't see that energy right now, man. From you guys, man. From you guys. I know that was a little off topic, but it ties in. Because like I said, a lot of you channels to me are cappers. You know, you do a lot of capping on your platforms when it pertains to certain fighters. You know? So who's really doing the publicity stunt, man? That's the answer that really needs to be placed out there. And I'm probably gonna do it. I'm gonna do a when I get to the crib, right? After working out tonight, because I'm gonna stick to my script. I've been working out lately. But before I shut it down tonight, I'm gonna do another video and I'm gonna show you how Bill Haney not only is capping, he's also on a publicity stunt too. Because he's using Tank Davis's name to help promote his fight. I still see him referencing Tank, just like on the champ side interview, right? He had the audacity, to call Tank Ryan's fight. They said they fighting for a Reggie, which is a regular belt. But Tank has made it abundantly clear he doesn't care about the belts. He fights for pay-per-views and the bread, And I think that right there, right, is eating them up, man. The Haney's is eating them up. Like they did their little they had their like media. I think it's a commercial they were shooting for the Lomachenko fight. And even though like Tank had his media workout and people trying to say it was weak, right? Um the coverage. Tank is a star, man. Tank and Ryan are stars, man. Like regardless if it's an exhibition, how you want to slice it. Come next week, Vegas is gonna be lit. A couple of my co-workers are going out there and they're not even big boxing guys. You know why they're going? Because it's an event. They're just going. I think they even got tickets to the fight. They was asking me, was I going? I was like, nah. They could, yeah, listen, be honest with you, man. This is no diss on them, right? They couldn't even fly me out there. To be honest, in order for me to really go out there, like, if they rolled the red carpet out for me and was like, yo, you could work the fight, you could shoot the fight, I still wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. They would have to pay me. But even then, I would have to get paid what I want to get paid. Because it's like, I'd rather cover the Devin Haney fight just cause. I'm a hardcore boxing fan. I think the Devin Haney fight and Lomachenko fight is the better matchup fight wise, and it has nothing to do with the belts. It's just I think like the two warriors going against each other in that fight, it's a better fight, man. It's a better fight. Oh my God, Ron hit me up. Ron is Team Tucker photographer. Give me 1 second. Let me see what Ron said, man. I was trying to coordinate myself. All right, my bad. I'm back, y'all. See, I told you I wear a lot of hats, man. I had to text Ron back. Um, that was I seen something online, right? I'll share it with y'all. I do a lot, man. Media marketing agent. So I seen something online in regards to a fight. I seen a video that came out, and in the video, and this is the ones that's gonna play this back that do media work. Tell you this, right? I seen a video from this past week, and they had actual live footage in the video that they made, and they was ringside. So I hit up a member of the Team Tucker media team because we have our own media team, and I was telling them I was like, next time we have to get the approval to do this, right? And I said normally they don't allow it, right? But I was like, you see this right here? This is we're gonna use this to show like how is he being allowed to do this, right? I'm not gonna put the person's name out there, but I'm gonna I have the what's the name? Because we when I sit at the table with these people, this is the type of stuff that I talk about, right? Shout out to Dame Dash. The Dame Dash comes out of me. But I said this is we got to present this because it's like had myself done this or you or other people that do media, they tell you you're not allowed to record, right? But yet you see this video that is servicing out. They record it. They also got still frames in there, but they recorded live action. You're not supposed to do that. So who approved that? Who authorized that? And that's what I was just telling. I said we're gonna get the authorization too now to do that. Because and they did it with multiple fighters, just not one fight. I'm not gonna say disclose the fighters that they did it for. But listen up, man. The sauce be working, man. And shout out to everybody that knows what the sauce really does too behind the scenes. But yeah, man. Back to the capping, man. Kind of almost lost my thought. Like I said, the Devin Haney fight and Lomachenko fight to me is the better fight, man. It just is, man. And it has nothing to do with the belts. It's just, I want to see, especially after the narratives that they're already pushing out there, how, and they're setting, I'm telling you, they're trying to set Devin Haney up, man. Devin Haney better handle his business, man. Don't fall into what these YouTubers that are pushing, um, that it's an agenda. No, they're creating their storyline. If Devin Haney slips up and loses to Lomachenko, the storyline is set. The smaller, older guy beat the bigger, younger fighter. It has nothing to do with Them already, no, they're rocking y'all to sleep. And you content creators coming on here trying to play the race card. And no, they're doing the same thing you guys do. You guys do it all the time too for your favorite fighter. You know, you do it all the time for your favorite fight. Y'all do it for Earl Spence. When Earl Spence and Crawford was in negotiation, you guys was doing it every single day. So Devin better just be on point, man. He better just be on point, man. Because if he gets knocked off, man, oh man, they're gonna have a field day with it. They're gonna have a field day with it, man. You know, but like I said, that is the better fight, man. As a hardcore boxing fan, that is the better fight, man. And the Tank Davis fight is not a slouch fight, but it's just like um I think I'm not on record as the Bill Corner the exhibition fight. I just think the Tank Davis fight, and I say this with all respect, it's not an exhibition fight. To me, it's a social media fight. Because it is a fight that Ryan Garcia, to me, has earned because of his social media following. He hasn't really done anything in my eyes other than have a large social media following and have, you know, somewhat of a presence outside the ring to really garner a Tank Davis fight. But then you could say the same thing. You could say, you could say like, what other Tank Davis opponents really garnered a Tank Davis fight? And you're right. You're right. But I think social media wise, Ryan Garcia is the biggest opponent for him. You know, I know Devin and all them wanted to fight him. Hopefully, after this fight right here, Devin and Lomo do something with pay-per-views. They sell tickets, so then they can stop using that narrative against Devin that he doesn't sell. You know, it'll give him more bargaining. I know right now with Shakur, right? They can't use that against Shakur. That he doesn't sell. Shakur is playing chess, man. Shakur just set a record, right? The largest gate in Newark for a boxing event. See, that's all stuff that you could bring to the negotiation table. I know this is a little off topic from the capping and all that. But you know, we're just vibing out. It's midday. You know, I'm at the work site. But see that was a smart chess move by Shakur, setting the attendance record. So now he has a bargaining chip. They can't use that narrative that he's not a draw. You feel me? They can't say that. See, with Devin Haney, they can say that. I know people like, nah, but he sold such and such in Australia. That was Gambosis, man. But shout out to them for doing that. But that was Gambosis. Um, Devin Haney fought in his hometown of Oakland. I believe they didn't do that well. Then his adopted hometown against JoJo Diaz. But these was all on this. This was all on Matchroom. And I'm not no diss at Matchroom. Maybe Matchroom doesn't, know how to hit the ground running and promote. But I think the Lomachenko fight got a lot in his favor. I think it'll sell good, with Top Rank behind him. I also think the pay-per-view might do a decent as well because the price, $60. It's not no crazy, close to 90, 80, $100. $60 is in this market is very manageable. Very, very manageable. Who do they give us, man? Who is that? I know they one of the guys went home half day. So we got somebody else. D Ray's in the building. D Ray said Bruce Gas. Raz, Jazz, and more, my brother. Man, it's like 80 degrees. We got today's the hottest day so far to date. It feels like Tulsa out here, man. It took a while for this cowboy climate to make it here, man. Cause I was in the Midwest a couple weeks ago, man. I came back to New York like, God damn, it's cold, man. The Midwest was alright, man. Oklahoma was alright. It was just dry. It rained a little bit, but it was alright, man. I can't wait to go back, man. I can't wait to go back to Tulsa, man. I can't wait till we fight there again. That shout out to Tulsa. That was a blessing in disguise. I did not want to go. You see how God did. God made me have one of the best business trips ever, ever. Got a lot of work done. I still gotta post some stuff. Look, shout out to this. This is before I close. I wanna admire some of my work. I took these still frames right here. I'm getting better as a photographer, man. I'm a content creator, but I'm a photographer now, man. I took these frames right here. No, I didn't take these. That's my screenshot. Shout out to WCS. Great work by WCS. I took Here it is right here. I took this right here, man. Dante Benjamin. I captured the source very well. Nice frame right here. This is Dante Benjamin. Cleveland, Ohio's own. Great frame right there. I like this frame right here, man. This isn't my frame, but I do like to share my comrades and colleagues' work as well. This is WCS's frame. Nice frame. Beautiful frame right here. We was ready to march out, man. Dope frame right there, man. That's Team Tucker, man. That's the locker room right before war. And yo, Jihad is moving up in the world, man. Like normally the locker room, he had his own locker room. That's a sign right there, man. When you're an undercard fighter, we was one fight away from the main event, but we was in the main event locker room. You seen the video that I posted with Robesi Ramirez. Let me see, do I still have that on here? I might have that on here. We went in the Robesi's locker room. We was all in the that's a step up for Jihad, man. Proud of him, man. If you know, you know. You hear me yawning, man. They is dragging. The day is dragging. But I appreciate y'all being here with me, sharing a little bit of this sauce. Well, let me see if I got the we went in Robesi's locker room. I thought I had it on here. I got so much content now. Here it goes right here. Yes, I got it. I got it. Here it is. Let me share this with y'all, man. Yo, it is hot now, yo. Yeah, spring is officially here, been here. You hear the birds chirping? Nah, that's not it. I don't want this one. That's not it. I already said. Good thing I didn't post that one. It looked like it had music on. I don't want to post nothing with music. Here comes Louis. Yeah, here comes Louis. Yeah, Louis came creeping. Yeah, Louis came creeping. I'll give y'all this here. Look. Yo, Louis came creeping. Man. Oh, man. Yeah, we already did like one, two, three, four. We did like six stumps already, man. That's cause the stump grinder, right? He took a half a day. He tried to really crack the whip. Yesterday we did a lot too. This little neighborhood over here that we in, I'll show y'all in a second. This little neighborhood over here got a lot. It's taking forever for this video to load, man. It's only 41 seconds. Oh man. I'm gonna show you Louis. Yo, Louis spinning the block right now. That's what we call spinning the block. Oh, man, Louis Vega. Yo, you know he used to be a DJ, Louis. Louis got a nice record collection. He's spinning the block right now. I want to see Louis Vega. Man, Louis spinning the block. Louis, Louis will be back. Louis just spent the block. So you got to come dump on me. You good, coach? Close on that note, man. I'm gonna try to catch me some Z's, man. Oh man, Louis Vega's about to come back and dump on me, man. Okay, y'all 40 minutes of sauce. You know the vibes. I holla.
I was playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma, seek and destroy. You know the vibe. Yeehaw!
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade.
That video always makes me laugh, man.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, I Build Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe. Setting it up, coach. All right, let your heart go now. Let your heart go.
You keep talking, man. You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Shout out to Dick Ray. Rest in peace, man.
Subscribe, and hit that bell.